actually the level of support within the Nauru Parliament in severing the so-called diplomatic relations with Taiwan and resuming this relation with China was unprecedented. We heard that that time, where this political resolve was supported by each and every member in the parliament, which was kind of unusual to have this overwhelming consensus. So what do you think are the key
it's not easy to get legislators agreeing on anything on any time of the day.
Right.
But on this matter, it was quite unique because both sides of the parliament, indeed all members of parliament who were attending the sitting on that day were quite happy. There was actually no debate on the matter. We voted unanimously to support the resolution to recognize and support the One China principle and to move along with the bilateral relationship. We stood in support, we signed a resolution, and I believe also that all members of parliament will be coming here sooner or later to help build that relationship. As I said, we want to be on the right side of history, and we will be.
What do you think are the major factors that contributed to such unanimity?
In the Pacific, we are being constantly challenged nowadays by our traditional partners. Sometimes to choose your friends and take sides. But Nauru, and I believe I speak for others in the Pacific, we consider ourselves friends to all, enemies to none. We find China's approach as in global affairs very, very refreshing. It has no issues in Nauru, as we want to be a partner of China moving forward, and we see a lot of potential in China's rise in the world. I think wherever possible, I think any support that is coming from China can only be to the benefit of the people of Nauru.
Well, Mr. President, as you mentioned a bit earlier, that the cornerstone of this decision is actually the Nauru government accepts the One China principle and also recognizes the People's Republic of China is the sole legal government representing the whole of China. Well, this is in line with the UNGA 2758. So what is your understanding of the One China principle? And more importantly, how does your government plan to uphold this principle?
We already have severed our so-called relations with the Taiwan region. We hope that in time, as Hong Kong rejoined China, so also will the Taiwan region. I think history will prove us right. History has shown, and I think the future will continue to show that will happen sooner or later. And that is our understanding of the One China principle.
As you may know, Nauru was the 183rd country to establish diplomatic relations with China. And especially starting from recent years, we're seeing increasing number of countries that has decided to resume or establish diplomatic relations with China. This is the best testament that shows upholding the One China principle is in line with the trend of history and the times. So what do you make of this unstoppable trend?
As you said, I don't think the trend is stoppable. It will continue. History has shown, and the future will show that the trend will be that more and more countries will recognize and support the One China principle. We have seen this in other parts of the world, but we have seen this in the Pacific. We are just only the latest one to come in, and who knows, maybe others will follow.